Hi, my name's Nick.
And I'm Noah.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about how journaling can totally change your life in 2026.
Dude, for real, I was sitting last New Year's Eve with a cup of hot chocolate staring at all my messy notes, and I thought, wow, my brain feels like a cluttered room.
No way! That's awesome you noticed that. I get you. Sometimes my thoughts just bounce everywhere, like popcorn in a pan.
Exactly. And that's when I decided to start journaling. Not just random scribbles, I mean real journaling that helps you sort your thoughts.
Totally. It's kind of like cleaning out a messy closet, but in your brain.
Yeah, so let me give you a quick peek. There's this trick called the 3 levels of journaling. You start with what you did, what you thought, and what you felt. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, for real? That sounds like a legit roadmap for your brain.
Here's a little story. Yesterday, I had this huge project at work, and my mind was spinning with deadlines and ideas. I grabbed my notebook and wrote Level 1. I answered emails, I called clients, I updated the report.
Wow, that's simple, but I get it. It's like making a list to see everything clearly.
Yeah, and then I wrote Level 2. I worried I wasn't fast enough. I hoped my ideas would impress. I felt nervous about the feedback.
Dude, that's real talk. I love how you're not just writing actions, but your thoughts, too.
Exactly. And finally, Level 3. I felt relieved after writing. I felt proud of small wins. I felt excited to finish the project tomorrow.
That's powerful. I mean, most people don't even think about how they feel. They just push through.
Totally. And here's a fun fact. Journaling actually reduces stress and brain fog. Scientists say writing your thoughts can make your brain focus better.
No way, I didn't know that. Listeners, try saying brain fog out loud with us. Brain fog. Brain fog.
Nice. That's how we practice pronunciation while talking about real life.
And another cool tip, New Year's Day is perfect for journaling. People in the US often set resolutions, but if you journal first, you actually see what you want instead of just guessing.
Exactly. Like last year, I wrote about a goal to exercise more. I didn't just say, I'll go to the gym. I wrote how I felt, what stopped me, and how proud I felt after small steps.
I love that. Feels like we're walking listeners through the process gently, not just giving instructions.
And let's do a little mini challenge. Listeners, grab a piece of paper. Write one thing you did today, one thought about it, and one feeling. Don't overthink, just write.
Yeah, it's kind of like warming up your brain. I bet you'll notice how your mind feels lighter already.
Oh, and before I forget, here's a pop culture moment. Remember that show Friends? People always write little diaries in episodes, like Rachel writing her feelings about Ross.
Totally, and it made her think clearly about her decisions. Journaling's kind of like that, but for real life.
Another hook, imagine your messy thoughts like a holiday room after Christmas. Wrapping paper everywhere, decorations on the floor. You can't relax until it's sorted. Journaling is like picking up each piece and putting it in the right place.
That's awesome visual, dude. Listeners, close your eyes for a sec and picture it. Your mind feels lighter already, right?
Yeah, and if you keep going daily, you'll notice patterns. What makes you happy, what stresses you out, what you totally forget if you don't write it down.
Wow, that's kind of magical. And it's simple, just 3 levels. Did, thought, felt. Anyone can start.
So imagine sitting by your window, coffee in hand, journaling quietly while snow falls outside, or maybe the leaves are turning orange in fall. That's real-life cinematic vibes.
Totally, I can picture that. Feels calm, feels reflective, and kind of exciting too.
And here's a tiny cliffhanger for listeners. There's a journaling story I'm going to share that literally changed the way I see my goals.
Oh man, can't wait to get into that.
Yeah, dude. So here's the story I was telling you about. Last February, I was feeling completely stuck at work.
I get you, man. I know that feeling. Everything piles up and it's like your brain's in a snowstorm.
Exactly. So I grabbed my journal and started level 1, what I actually did that day. It was tiny stuff. Answered emails, went to a meeting, even just made my coffee.
That's legit. Sometimes we forget all the little things we do.
Totally. Then I moved to level 2, what I was thinking. And dude, my thoughts were kind of harsh. I was telling myself I wasn't good enough, that I was behind on everything.
Whoa, no way. I think a lot of people feel that, but don't write it down. It's brave you did.
Yeah, it was weird at first, reading my own worries on paper. But then came level 3, what I felt. And honestly, I was nervous, stressed, but also kind of proud I even showed up that day.
Wow, that's a real emotional insight. Listeners, try saying nervous, stressed, proud out loud with us. Nervous, stressed, proud.
Nice. That's part of our mini listening check. Hearing, saying, and understanding.
And here's a fun fact. Journaling doesn't just clear your head. Studies in the US show it can improve focus and even your sleep.
No way. Seriously? That makes it kind of like a superpower, dude. Yeah, and there's a cultural side too. Think about Thanksgiving. People reflect on gratitude, family, past year. Journaling is like doing a daily mini Thanksgiving for your mind.
Totally. I love that. It's like saying thanks to yourself for small wins.
Okay, let me share another story. I had a really rough day last March. Rainy, stuck in traffic, missed lunch. I was ready to yell at everyone.
Dude, that sounds like a classic American Monday.
Right? So I wrote level 1, traffic, rain, skipped lunch. Level 2, annoyed, frustrated, worried about the meeting. Level 3, exhausted, but kind of hopeful I could still fix it.
Man, just writing that down changes the energy. You feel it leaving your mind.
And here's a mini challenge for listeners. Grab a notebook, write one frustrating thing from today, then one thought about it, then one feeling. Don't worry if it's small, it works.
Yeah, and when you say it out loud, your brain remembers it better. Let's try frustrated, worried, hopeful. Frustrated, worried, hopeful.
Another hook? Imagine your feelings like Halloween candy bags, all mixed up, some sour, some sweet. Writing them down sorts the candy so you can enjoy the sweet parts and deal with the sour ones.
That's legit visual, dude. I can picture it.
And here's something cool. Journaling can actually show patterns in your life. I noticed I always felt anxious before big meetings, but proud after small successes. Writing it down made me see solutions I never noticed.
For real? That's awesome. Listeners, imagine seeing your own patterns. You can totally change habits once you notice them.
Yeah, and here's a pop culture tip. Think about college students in American movies. They always have diaries or journals on campus, writing late at night in their dorm.
Totally. They're figuring out life, love, classes, kind of like us, but with a cinematic vibe.
Exactly. And here's another mini retention hook. What if I told you journaling can turn small thoughts into big ideas? One day, I just wrote a simple idea about a side project, and it grew into a legit plan I actually worked on.
No way. That's inspiring, dude. Imagine your tiny scribbles turning into real actions.
So, listeners, think about starting with 5 minutes a day. Just level 1, 2, 3. Don't overthink. Imagine you're sipping cocoa in winter, snow outside, or maybe chilling in your backyard in summer.
Totally. I can feel that vibe. Feels calm, reflective, and kind of exciting, too.
And here's a tiny cliffhanger for you. There's a journaling story I'm saving that literally made me rethink my goals and priorities. Can't wait to share that with you later.
Wow, dude, I'm so curious about that story. I feel like it's going to be one of those aha moments.
Yeah, totally. But first, let's break down the 3 levels of journaling a bit more for listeners.
Oh, for real? Yeah, let's do it.
Level 1 is what you did, like literally everything. Small wins, tiny tasks, anything you accomplished today. Even brushing your teeth counts.
That's awesome, dude. I never thought of that. Just writing down simple things can already make you feel productive.
Level 2 is what you thought. Your inner dialogue, questions, worries, or cool ideas. Like, I hope my meeting went well, or I'm worried I forgot something.
Totally. And saying it out loud while writing helps too. Let's try it. I hope. I'm worried. I wonder. I hope. I'm worried. I wonder.
Yeah, exactly. And level 3 is the feelings, how you felt about everything. Excited, stressed, proud, anxious, all of it.
Wow, that's kind of emotional, but in a good way. Listeners, try saying excited, stressed, proud, anxious with us. Excited, stressed, proud, anxious.
Oh, and here's an American culture example. Think about Halloween night. Kids and adults feel excitement, fear, joy. You could journal those feelings after trick-or-treating.
Yeah, I remember last year I wrote about my mini pumpkin carving fail. I was frustrated but also laughed a lot. Journaling made it feel lighter.
Exactly. And here's a listening check for our listeners. Repeat after me. Frustrated, laughed, relieved. Frustrated, laughed, relieved.
Nice. That's how we practice English naturally while sharing real-life moments.
Another mini challenge. Write one thing that stressed you today and one thing that made you smile. Then write how you felt. Don't skip the feelings part. It's key.
Totally. That's what makes journaling powerful. Your brain literally starts noticing patterns in your mood and actions.
Oh, and for retention, imagine your thoughts like a messy college dorm room. Clothes everywhere, books on the floor. Writing them down is like picking up everything, putting it in the right place.
That's legit, dude. It's kind of visual, easy to imagine, and it sticks in your mind.
And here's a tiny hook. One day I wrote a thought about a side project I wanted to start. Just a few lines, but it turned into a real plan. That's the magic of journaling.
Whoa, seriously? That's pretty cool. Imagine what small ideas you can turn into big wins just by writing them down.
Yeah, and if you keep doing this daily, your brain feels lighter, you notice emotions faster, and even your goals start to look clearer.
Totally, Nick. I love how small steps can make a big impact. Feels like anyone can start journaling today.
Yeah, dude, and that's the beauty of it. You don't need fancy notebooks or pens, just a few minutes and your thoughts.
For real. And here's a mini challenge for our listeners. Write 3 sentences about today. One thing you did, one thought, one feeling. Don't overthink it, just start.
Exactly. Even 5 minutes a day adds up. And it's kind of like a daily check-in with yourself, like a mini therapy session without the stress.
I get that. And imagine a snowy morning in the US. You're by the window, hot cocoa, journaling quietly. Or summer evening, porch light on, writing your thoughts.
Totally cinematic vibes, dude. And you know, that imagery helps your brain enjoy the habit. It's more than just writing, it's feeling.
Oh, and one retention tip. Try noticing patterns. If you journal daily, you'll see which thoughts repeat, which actions make you happy, and which feelings need attention.
Yeah, like discovering your personal map. I noticed I feel most productive in the morning, and that simple awareness changed my whole schedule.
Another American culture moment, think Thanksgiving reflections. People write gratitude notes or share what they're thankful for. Journaling can do that anytime, not just holidays.
Totally. Gratitude, achievements, tiny wins all in your journal, and it helps you look back and see progress.
Okay, here's a small hook. Journaling doesn't just capture the day, it can spark ideas for projects, hobbies, or even big life goals.
For real. One note I wrote about a random idea turned into a side project that I actually launched.
Wow, that's inspiring, dude. Listeners, imagine your tiny thoughts turning into big opportunities.
And remember, it's okay to write messy or short. What matters is capturing your experience, not perfection.
Absolutely. So if you're ready, pick up a notebook tonight. Write your first 3 lines and notice how it feels. Your mind will thank you.
And here's the motivational part. Change starts with small steps. Journaling daily can totally shift how you think, feel, and act in 2026.
Yeah, and if this episode helped, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What will you write first in 2026?
And check out our other videos for more tips on habits, motivation, and daily life English. Keep journaling, keep growing, and keep practicing your English.